All right, thank you everybody for coming. My name is Jonathan Gettleman. My wife and I have a law firm right around the corner. We're going to be helping Tamario Smith's family in this matter. We know what happens at the jail very well. My wife and I are criminal defense attorneys, and we have converted our practice to a practice that basically represents people in Santa Cruz County that have been abused by the police or have died or been injured in jail. I only say that as a means of introduction. This today is about Tamario, and the the family has reiterated to me that they would like to keep the focus today on Tamario and getting answers to what is clearly facts that are not adding up. There is a systemic issue in the jail of people dying. I'm just going to educate the crowd for just a minute. We represented a woman a couple years back named Amanda Sloan. She had, just to give you an example of how bad it is, she was allowed to keep a poster in her room. She had a history of being suicidal. Over the course of a month, she chiseled away the wall behind her poster and hung herself on a water pipe behind the cement wall in her cell. At that time, CFMG was the private medical carrier. They had a history of terrible behavior in healthcare. The issue is when you bid to the lowest, offer, you get the lowest level of healthcare. And there's a history of that. There is absolutely no reason that Tamario should have died.
Thank you. Thank you.
At this point, we have enough facts to know that he should not have died in that jail. He was begging for health services for a long time and didn't get them. The relationship, regardless of how this comes out, of saline to water in your system is controlled by your kidneys. Tamario had serious kidney issues for which he begged for help and did not get. He was left alone in his cell. There's a history of the way that they check people is that they just look in the cell. They don't ask them to come out. They don't see if they're breathing. Germán Carrillo was mentioned. We're helping that family. The issue there was he was strangled and stabbed by his cellmates and left in his bed for over 30 hours before they discovered him in his own bed. So anyways, I want to keep the focus on Tamario. I just say that there is serious systemic issues, that this is only the latest ignoring to death that has happened in this jail. More people have died in this jail that we're going to walk to than at least a couple years ago when the grand jury did their report, per capita, than any jail in California. Know that. That's our tax dollars over there. So your coming out and supporting is important because there needs to be a demonstration that this is not acceptable. This is not happening in our names. Nobody is going to be ignored to death when they are in the care and custody of our county. There are a lot of questions to be answered, and there is a coroner's investigation that is ongoing. I spoke to both of Tamario's parents about this. For this reason, it is incredibly, and I know there's a great deal of anger that is rightfully going on right now, but it is incredibly important to demonstrate respectfully, to make sure that you understand that when you come out here today and you march with Tamario's family, that you are representing Tamario's family in this community.
Thank you.
And you should act that way. And I only say that, I'm not lecturing, I'm only saying that to say that every person's individual action is going to be put on Tamario's family.
No.
So please, when you choose your actions today, choose them with Tamario's family over yourself in mind and your own personal agendas. We want to keep this about Tamario's family. I can guarantee you that we are going to work our very hardest to get justice for Tamario and his family and for our entire community. So, the last thing I would like to say is that if anybody knows anything about this situation or what happened and you can be helpful, come find me. Come find our office. But I'm here, so come find me.
Thank you.
And we will do everything that we can to see this happen. There are going to be some answers. So far, they're unacceptable. But we need to let that play its course, and then we need to take our course of action. Thank you all very much for coming out. We appreciate you very much.